Why is the button sticky, Gunner?
I don't know. Good question. Dude, it's just what I do.
Built to play Gunner, Zach, and Ben.
He literally piled it in his hole.
I mean, once you do it the first time, I would.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't mine, so.
Oh.
Now from the Liquid Nitro Studios, here's your host, Blake Anderson.
Gunner's locked and loaded.
Gunner Cummings.
I'll be completely honest, we're out of headphones.
Zach Whitties.
I bit on that so hard.
Ben Brooks.
They say that the
Don't have an hour and a half.
man is the head of the house, but the woman is the neck. And what turns the head? The neck.
Never heard that.
I haven't either.
Not even once.
Never heard.
I don't even know what just happened.
That's what I'm talking about.
saying,
That's right.
Hit the button. We're all up in this business.
Oh, we got a good one.
We're all up in here.
We have a good program for everybody here this evening.
Well, except for some. Because those are the people that aren't listening to this yet.
Well, yeah.
So if you are listening,
Thank you.
now you're part of the sum. We are with you today, as well as Facebook Live, of course. It's our new way of doing these things. So enjoy some of the comments from some people. We did a little chatty Cathy there before we started this sucker, and now we're here.
You know what makes good Christmas gifts?
Like pickles in a jar, or
Actually, I did buy some pickled shrimp, and they weren't bad.
pickled shrimp.
No.
Can of popcorn.
What?
Yeah, the divider. 3.
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Cheddar was my
No,
favorite.
I was going to
That's,
say merchandise from built2mediaco.com.
It is built2mediaco.com.
Yeah. Makes for a great gift.
There's a lot of active wear in there too.
There is. Some
We
good
got all the
activewear.
active wear going.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, Nelly.
dude, yeah. We should thank some of our sponsors
Why don't we thank some of our sponsors?
before we bring our guest in. Let's just thank some of these beautiful people that help us out each
Absolutely.
and every day. I know some of you don't want to listen to this because it's just me talking about all this stuff, but they help us. We help them. You help us.
We help you.
A lot of helping hands. It is the giving season.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? Kick-ass beef jerky. We like that stuff. QualityFreightRate.com and MBTV Sports. Could you imagine if it was MTV?
Oh, my God.
If he was the original MTV guy?
Matt Television.
I will say he's had some good races on that. MBTV
he has.
Sports. Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
actually announced.
I've announced several of them.
Thunderhill Speedway, SKD Scott King Design, Jiggy Signs and Graphics. We got K1 Race Gear by Ryan Bowers, Tarvis Racing, Red Cedar Speedway. We'll be out there this year a lot. Sleep Racing. We know them. A lot of racing people in here. Lot of racing
A lot
people.
of racing people.
Lot of
We
people
know
with
all
the
the
racing.
racers. We
Yep.
got the best racers.
Yes. And Hammond Racing out of Iowa. Check them guys out on Facebook. Eau Claire Diesel, Helen Racing, Peyton Brockmiller Racing, Rice Lake Speedway. And of course, with the intros and outros that are we using currently, Blacklight Creative.
Yeah.
David Black.
David Black.
Let's do this guest thing, huh?
Yeah.
You want me to fire off a little music? And
Yeah,
then
let's-
you
let's
just
fire
kinda
off a
bring
little
him in
intro music.
and unmute him and stuff.
I generally, when we do this, just so you know, I never have an idea of what I'm going to say, and I still don't.
That's awesome. So I'm going to just go ahead.
Go ahead and play that funky music, white boy.
I'm going to start playing this music.
Some would call him the third generation of racing's royal family. Others would call him a Midwest modified standout. We here in the Built 2 Media Studios call him a proud guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor, privilege, and pleasure to introduce to you the Midwest modified standout coming to us from Cameron, Wisconsin, piloting to the wheel of the Adams Automotive Racing Engines 40D. Give it up for Blake Adams.
How about
was
that?
a heck of an intro. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Ben's out of breath. We'll take a minute of silence here just to bring you in.
he should have oxygen after one of them.
That's so good, though. Even making that video for TikTok, I was like, Ben, I think, had some blood vessels coming out of his forehead there when he was doing
You
that
should
one.
see me on a Saturday night when I do that.
bet. Hi, Blake.
How you doing, brother?
Good. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining us.
Anytime.
Yeah.
You know, we would have had you in studio, but, you know, you being 16 and
15.
15 and not having your license yet, you know, couldn't really have you getting down here.
Yeah. I mean,
I have a seat right here for you.
there's also one right here for you, but you know,
You don't have your license yet.
that's our first question. What's that going to be like when you take driver's ed?
It's either going to go really good or really bad.
When's the birthday?
January 16th.
Oh, yeah. You drift that sucker after he says, yeah, it looks like you passed. Take him for a lap around.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Driver's test in the snow.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, we should get like Rice Lake Speedway plowed out for that.
That'd be awesome.
Take him for a few laps.
Blake got his license day, Rice Lake Speedway.
So your birthday's January 16th. Fun fact, mine's the 18th.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
It's a good month.
Yeah, it's a damn
It is a
good month. Yeah.
Start of a new year. And then you two came into this world?
Separate times, of course, separate years.
Yeah, a few
Right,
years.
yeah, I
Like, there were
came in.
still dinosaurs roaming when you were up.
His dad is older than me.
That's not, we didn't bring up his dad. talking about you.
Blake, I want to get something out of the way first and foremost. Let's talk about the elephant in the room here. I've called a lot of races for you, karts and cars. You're a hell of a wheelman. What's up with the helmet, dude? Seriously.
You can blame Buzz for that one. He's got me in here, and he's been a Viking fan his whole life, so I guess that's kind of where I got it from.
Well,
Can't have it all.
that's
Can't have it all.
great. I mean, great ambassador of the Midwest Modified Division, all around great kid, except for that stupid helmet. I'm
Viking
telling
helmet.
you,
It is it's a staple though.
It is. It is. And now that we've said that on here, now you always have to have at least one Minnesota Vikings helmet in your helmet bag at some point.
Every helmet I've had has been a Viking one.
Again, nobody's perfect.
Well, once you started winning in the B mod, I mean, they started winning, so maybe there's a little something to it.
Good. So what you're saying is he's directly responsible for the Vikings. Anyway.
I would let him believe that.
So, Blake, your lineage is as such to where some would say you really didn't have a choice whether or not you were going to get involved in racing. I know you well enough to know, and I know your parents well enough to know that that's not the case. But what attracted you to the sport of racing in the first place? Because you could have been anything. You were a baseball player. You could have been a football player. Why racing? What about racing attracts Blake Adams to it?
Well, every summer of my whole life, I've been at a racetrack for I don't know how many months watching Dad and stuff. And I think when I was 8 or 9, I just finally told Dad I want to race go-karts. And then not too long after, I was racing my first race at Ogilvy.
Yeah, you being able to watch you really develop. You remember the time actually when you announced with me?
It was a long time
It
ago.
was
but I
a
remember.
long time ago. But your mom told me you were calling all the shows in the stands. I said, bring them over. Let's get them on the mic. Do you remember that at all?
I was nervous.
You were nervous. It was pretty good, though. You did a really good job.
Ben might have been a little intimidating. Do you remember that part?
I don't know if I was
I'm
that
still
dude.
scared to announce with him.
So, obviously, though, you being involved with racing, you know, your dad being who he is, I mean, he needs no introduction. Your grandpa Dave, yeah, obviously, he's a small block god, right, when it comes to engine building.
Yeah.
Your grandpa Tim, been racing for over half a century. Your uncle Rodney, everybody, so people know that. It's important for you to write your own story, though, right? Like, yeah, it's important for all of us to be able to write our own story. How, and I know that's some advice that you've gotten in the past, how would you consider that you have really written your own story and stood out on your own? Like, you know, I'm not Buzzy's kid. I'm Blake Adams.
Well, one of the main things is just never really think about kind of that stuff. At least you try not to keep your mind off it. And I just always try to not think about it to put more pressure on myself and just go out there and do my own thing.
That brings up another question, too, about the pressure. Dude, how do you deal with that? Because I see it. Like, honestly, how do you deal with that pressure? Because it's there.
Now it's not as bad, but I know like last year especially it was really bad because I knew there were a lot of eyes on me, and especially when we rolled into the Wissota 100, that was never been so nervous in my life. So it gets better after a while once you do it more, and I still get nervous to this day, but I think we're doing a little better.
Well, after last year, I mean, you had 80 shows yourself or more, a little over 80 shows. Your dad had 60 shows. You got one pit guy with you, which I assume is Tacoma.
Yeah.
I already know what tire work's like. I know that takes up most of the time, cleaning the car, getting the car ready. Like, beginning to end of year, how did that pressure actually, like, did it fall off? Did it get worse? You got bigger shows coming up, invitationals. Like, did you get a groove going? How hard was it to run those 80 shows? I mean, your work ethic, 87 shows is what my race pass says.
It was a lot. Me and Tacoma spent a lot of nights in the shop and Dad. And after a while, we just kind of started getting in a rhythm, but it was just hard at times because some nights we'd be racing 4 nights a week, 3 nights a week. And XR week, I think we raced 12 straight nights. It was just a lot to keep up on. But one of the main things, just like even unloading and washing the car, like it takes time and we don't really have a lot of it when we're traveling a lot. So it's definitely a lot, and Tacoma helped out a ton with all the tire work and stuff. That was probably the hardest part.
Well, and you got school in there, right? You have to go to school sometimes. And
yeah, I try to be part-time student, full-time racer, but that don't work all the time.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's 100% true. I mean, that is the dream,
right,
to be honest.
So outside of racing, like, I know you play baseball, right? And did you play football too?
Yeah, I did for a long time.
Right. So is there any sports outside of racing that you're interested in, that you're still participating in? I mean, I know your mom is officially, she really needs to just have Uber on the side of her vehicle, because
Yeah.
between you and your sister with her dance competitions and stuff, and you with everything you've got going on, you have, so yeah, what does interest you outside of racing?
I used to like baseball a lot, actually, and I played that a lot. Probably cut half and half of that in racing, and then football a little bit. But now, since I kind of stopped doing all that stuff and focused on racing, there's really not much, but just going to school and then coming home. And now we're getting ready for Votto, so go in the shop a little bit for that and tinker and whatnot, but it's mostly just racing.
Did you go to Votto last year?
No, I went to Central Arizona Speedway in Casa Grande, Arizona.
So I know when we interviewed your dad, like, he was talking about down in Florida, obviously you get the tide and whatever, but what's it like hauling your car from -0, -10 all the way down there to 70 and then racing with a bunch of guys that you never get to race with?
I always have fun racing new people. That's probably one of my more favorite parts of traveling. And it's definitely a different atmosphere just because it's a completely different from at home. And it's just a lot more fun because, you know, with points racing back home, there's really nothing to worry about but going out racing and trying to do your best.
Yeah, and it's all tracks around here that you've, well, most likely with the man you were riding in the back seat with, you've probably been to it before. So,
you know, talking about your education, right? Obviously, it's important, you know, both Blake Anderson and I, we can both attest to, yeah, it's important to having friends your own age, and both him and I have grown up in the sport. How has that been? Like, there's people of all ages and sizes and all that. Have your friends in school, have they come to your races? Are they engaged fans, or do you have to go out and like promote yourself and say, yeah, I won twice last weekend? Or are they following you that way?
I got a really good group of friends at school who actually follow along a lot and follow my racing page and stuff like that. And I have a lot of teachers that focus on it just because when I'm leaving every Thursday and Friday, they know what I'm doing by then. So they ask about it, and a lot of people know.
Yeah, where the hell is this kid?
Yeah. How come this kid really is a part-time student? Yeah. You probably got kids going home and asking their parents, hey, can I not go to school on Thursday and Friday? Blake Adams doesn't go to school on Thursdays and Fridays. How come I have to go to school? You said
I make her till noon.
Just gonna grab a little lunch here quick and peel on out.
Peace out. I'm out. Let's talk about Tacoma Randall. Have you to look at Tacoma Randall in person? I bet you I saw it at least a dozen times last summer where people went up to Tacoma and said, "Hey, Blake, congratulations on blah 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 happening."
Yeah.
I mean, you guys look almost identical, right? The addition of Tacoma onto your race team obviously made a positive impact. I wonder if you could elaborate on really what that meant to you and how that driver crew chief or driver pit guy relationship developed really into a friendship.
So I knew Tacoma a little bit from go-karts and Nate Seavalls. We were both friends with him and stuff. And then this winter, me and Dad were talking. He kind of wanted to make one more point run, and I think I definitely did. And we knew we needed a good pit guy, and we knew Tacoma, after everything that happened to him, he wasn't going to be racing this year. And so we came up with the idea to ask him to help, and he said, yeah, he hopped on board, and it was a game changer. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to run half as many shows as we did. So it worked out really good, and he definitely became one of our best friends. That's for sure. He was like a brother to me all summer.
They're both literal. I mean, you guys look. Your resemblance is uncanny. Yeah. It really is.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. I mean, especially at your age, a lot of times, for guys like us, it seems like that was 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah. But
to have a friend to be able to come with you all the time on top of
and take
feeling
on
like
that
a brother.
Yeah, and take on that big of a responsibility.
Yeah, man.
I assume you're getting him a nice Christmas gift, maybe like a nice tire groover, or you maybe a new Cyper or something, or
New Crocs.
Yeah, I suppose I'll probably have to get him something like that.
Well, don't buy it anytime soon. You got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got time. Don't worry about it. You got time. You got time.
Your father decided to let me know that when you do get your license, you and Tacoma will be heading out on the road. What are you feeling about that?
We're gonna have a lot of fun, but it'll be challenging not having Dad there. But I think we did it a couple times this fall, so it'll definitely be. I think we'll be all right, and especially with Tacoma, he knows a lot. Yeah,
it's cool to see you guys. I mean, just coming up through the karts, and then that in itself at your age is enough to handle, and then to get into the B-Mod with all the big boys, and because you got almost every age range out there when you get into the B-Mods. So traveling to another state, I mean, not even out of state too far, but even just going to Minnesota yourselves, I think just like I said, that work ethic deal, you can see it.
Oh yeah,
it shows
visible.
up.
It's visible.
Yeah,
it's visible. Speaking of traveling out of state, at the Fall Classic this year, your mom was trying to figure out who to send with you guys out to Fergus, and she was going to send your Grandpa Tim with you, and we'll talk about T-Mac here in just a second. But then she said, I don't know about sending Tim with. I think I need an adultier adult. and I know Tim really well. I know your grandpa, both of them really well. But with Tim, how cool is that to be able to pit next to him the times that you were able to this year? I mean, Tim's a legend. He's been racing, I think this year 51 or 52, something like that. How cool is that to be able to pit next to him and really pick his brain and also know that your grandpa's a legend, but at the same time, he's your grandpa?
It was just watching him growing up and everything. Like, I didn't get to watch him a ton just because he raced that Superior Proctor area and we were never really up there. But now, seeing him out actually racing, it's pretty surreal. And being able to stand next to him in a driver's suit, that's definitely pretty cool.
I bet.
Yeah, and your dad.
Does he give you any pearls of wisdom? Because T-Mac's really good at that.
When he's being serious, yeah.
Yeah. After a couple of lattes in him, though, then you got to kind of pick and choose what pearls of wisdom you want, though, I would imagine.
Yeah. He's a really good teacher. And we always pick him up on the way to Grand Rapids on Thursdays. We always go get him, and he has a blast with us. And me and Tacoma learn a lot in the back of the toter on the way there.
to say the least.
I can about imagine the stuff that you're learning on. So let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about your relationship with Grandpa Dave. Down here, around here, Dave Adams is, second to none when it comes to engine building. I mean, the man raced for 25, 26 years, won a ton, raced all over the place. You got one of the best engine builders in the country as your grandpa, right? And so what's your relationship like with him, and how does that relationship compare to your relationship with your Grandpa Tim?
Me and Grandpa, we're really close. Like I hang out with him in the summer probably every day, and now that I got my permit, I can drive him around everywhere. So we get to cover a lot of bases. And Tacoma got to know him really good over the summer. And it's just, we have a lot of fun in the shop with him, just learning and just seeing how he does everything and how he talks and stuff like that.
That's so cool. It's just surreal. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, right?
It's like Tacoma's just hanging out.
Yeah,
Blake's just growing up.
Yeah.
Grandpa Dave's there teaching you. Grandpa Tim.
Grandpa Tim's teaching you how to get it on the track. Grandpa Dave's teaching you how to set valves. And
oh, wait a second. And then his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then your dad.
And then your dad.
Your dad's there and stuff.
And then the times when your uncle is there, too. I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Rodney Sanders before, but...
Yeah, I don't know that guy at all.
So
it's just crazy, man. Look at this, Blake. Simon Wallstrom wants to let you know, since you got your permit, you will be the new DD.
Hell yes.
As long as he texts me when we're at the racetrack, I got him. I'll have him covered.
You just opened up Pandora's box there, young man.
Yeah, just remember you're in Rice Lake. Like, Simon will probably text you later tonight.
Yeah. Hey, can you come drive me from my shop to my shop?
I gotta get across the yard, man. That's a joke.
So, continuing down the road of the relationship with your family, thankfully, in my lifetime, I have never been in your mother nor your aunt's crosshairs, right? Have you ever seen them when they're on the warpath?
Race moms, man.
Oh, I mean, they're
aunt, mom, wife.
They're just vipers. Like, you got to stay out of their way. Just don't piss them off. Phenomenal people. I love your Aunt Morgan. I love your mom, Megan. I think they're great people. To have, and your grandma Merlin too, and Linda, your grandma Linda, to have those dynamic women in your life and in your corner, and your Aunt Lisa too. Let's not forget about her. It's got to be able to help to keep the haters away, so to speak, and also just to have them as your advocates, right? Elaborate on that a little bit. What's that like?
It's really nice.
Hold on. Your mom's in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Yelling at Simon.
She's yelling at Simon. Speaking of being in the crosshair, Simon, I'm sorry, brother. We can't do anything to help
you. What perfect timing, Megan.
That was great timing. So but now, there you go.
Sounds like a money-making deal on his end.
Dude, there's some tire money in there for you.
Good idea. I think we need to follow up on this.
Yeah, I agree. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I will put you to work myself. The times when I come up there, absolutely, I'll put you to work.
Ben's bringing the motor home.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the
let's talk about the strong, powerful women that you're related to, right? What's it like to have them, if they're well known in their own rights, each in their own individual ways? What's it like to have them in your corner?
That's definitely nice to have them on my side, that's for sure. But they love racing and they love me, and it's just really nice to have really good supporters like that. And they've just been like that ever since go-karts, and especially with Dad, Grandpa, Rodney. They just love racing, and it's really fun to have them with.
Great support too.
Yeah, like
always.
The amount of support. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Now back to the crosshairs thing. You don't want to be in them.
Right. I've seen victims of their. The thing is, though, about that, though, it's all justified. Like, it's never just somebody at random, right? It's all justified. Yeah, they're fierce. They love you. You can see they love you, and they love your dad and your grandpas.
and your uncle, they love fierce and they protect hard. It's almost envious, really.
Yeah, you don't want to make Mama Bear mad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm switching over to your first win, 2023 in the B-Mod. How awesome was that to do it at home?
It was really cool just because that's the track where I grew up at. And, Grandpa owned it at the time. And so I turned my first laps and stuff. And I never would have thought it would have came that fast. But I just kind of got lucky. Old Mike Schneider didn't throw a slider at me. I see he's sitting in the chat, so I'll give him a quick shout out. But, yeah, it was really cool. I probably haven't been so nervous in my life.
Well, and I mean, my biggest thing about that win, we'll get to the go-kart side of things, but it came in May. It wasn't, July or September or anything like that. It was May. Like, you basically just got done with practice.
Yeah.
In a sense. I mean, depending on the weather, you pretty much only had practice to try that car out, and boom, you're winning.
Yeah, I think it was my fifth race of the year, and went pretty good.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I was there that night, and I'm relatively certain I was announcing for it. Nevertheless, the times that I have announced for you and your Aunt Lisa's in the stands and she'll stand next to me, I have claw marks in my arm. And I got to be careful with the microphone. But to have that type of success so early in your career, and then having to deal with that, there's some humility that's involved there too, right? Like you gotta stay humble and keep digging at it. Over the summer, I mean, I'm looking at your resume right now. Keep digging, right? Like you won the Dairyland Dash, you won the Sites Memorial, you won the Wissota 100. On a technicality, we're not whatever. You won the Piston Cup. You got top 5 in the Fall Classic, top 5 in the Gopher Nationals.
Yeah,
and then you got your shot in a modified. Did you really go up to Ward Emery and Jody Belfi and say, "I'm bringing the smoke, boys. You better watch out"? Did you really say that to them?
I did.
You stud.
Former national champion and a multi-time track champion. Here comes Blake Adams.
It's a good mental game.
I'm bringing the smoke. Boys better watch out. I'm putting on a show.
Did you ask your dad what pissed you off the most before you get on the track? Prior to making that go? Because I feel like that, to me, if I was that guy, the Jody Belfi, having 15-year-old Blake come up and be like, "Watch the fuck out, boy."
First time in a modified, too. It was his first time in a modified, right?
Yeah, and I said it to Ward on, I believe it was Thursday for the practice session after I went out. And then turns out I'm starting behind him in the heat race the next night, so I had to trash talk him a little more then.
You almost passed him, too.
I know it.
You almost passed him, and you did pass Jody, didn't you?
No,
you came really close to
him.
Yeah.
They're out there racing for their life, and Blake's like, "I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
I'm gonna get him." Get this smart-ass kid coming up. First time in a mod.
Keep
Topless, nonetheless.
What?
Topless. It was at the Topless Nationals.
Sorry.
So completely, you drive it, wait, get your
Kid show.
Yeah, it's a family show for crying out loud. He's still in high school.
Okay. Roll the footage.
Yeah.
You're done.
Okay, I'm done.
So the transition into the modified, though, in the Topless, fun race, right? It's fun. It's a fundraiser. What was that like? I mean, obviously you had some confidence going in, and granted, Ward Emery and Jody Belfi, great guys that can handle the smack talking. But what was that like? Talk about your going to the Topless in the mod. Walk us through that a little bit.
So we didn't plan on running the mod, or Dad was gonna, and then I think it was Tuesday or something. He came to me and he's like, "I think I want you to drive my modified this weekend," and I was lost for words because I was scared, excited all at the same time.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of confidence going into it just because of how good the B-Mod season went before that. And I think that helped a little bit, but it was nerve-wracking for sure.
You were all business that weekend, too. I mean, I tried giving you a little shit right before the drivers' meeting, and you just weren't having it. Yeah, like, I don't know, I forget what I said to you. You'd be like, "I got to go look at the track."
Yeah.
I got to go look at the track. I got to get back to my car. Where's Tacoma? I got to talk to him.
Yeah.
You were all business, man. But the fact that you were able to actually talk a little smack, bring the noise a little bit, like Blake Anderson said, keep that up. Keep it up.
It's good for them boys out there.
Yeah, keeps them on their toes for sure. Absolutely.
Even but I mean, to finish out the year in an A-Mod, topless, kid show. 2024, 87 features, 19 wins, 53 top 5, 71 top 10s. I mean, you look at the beginning of the year, January 11th, second, 4th, 1st, 7th, 2nd, 3rd, first. Just win. How do you do that? I know I'm kind of repeating myself from other questions, but how do you keep your mind like young, 15? How do you keep on winning like that?
I think it's a combination between don't get too cocky with yourself after winning the race, and then after you win a race, use that confidence for the next one, because that's really what racing is. It's all about confidence and stuff. And I think that just kind of helped out a little bit. And, we were down for a while there. There was no confidence at all. Me and Dad weren't running good. And then finally it just clicked and we both started. And then once we started, getting in the groove again, it ended the season really good. But yeah.
You can see that in your pit area too. Like after middle of July-ish, right? Things started to go downhill a little bit. And part of that confidence is knowing that you have the ability to be able to dig yourself out of that hole too and not psych yourself out.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
It's a mental game, absolute mental game. For you to be able to have the fortitude at 15 years old and be able to come out and say, you know what, I'm here to race. And not only that, I'm here to win, right? And you guys came back, and you came back with a vengeance. You came back at the right time too. Like you came back in the playoffs, man, and you did really well.
Yeah, it was just a struggle for a while. They were running 4 nights a week, and every night something just seemed to not fall our way. And when something's running good, something happened. Like me and Dad both, a lot of races we were winning. I think at least 3 for each of us we broke leading, and that just kind of a mood kill. And it's just hard to get back in the groove and say, you know what, don't think about it. It's a new night and whatever. And that it was tough for a while there. And then finally that Rice Lake special, which was a really good show. The track was awesome and everything just clicked. And after that, everything just went good.
Got that monkey off the back for sure.
That's
well,
right.
And you were still racing karts too through some of the early months. And I think you had a couple in between there as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually went to karts just because I needed a kind of clear my head, go hang out with a couple old buddies, stuff like that. And then I came back and it went a lot better. You sometimes just need to clear your head and take a little break.
Yeah, get away from the norm and race elsewhere.
Yeah,
100%.
I tell you what, watching you and calling your races in the sportsman division and the karts, hey, you came up to me one night and you just looked at me and you said, get ready for a show because it's coming. And I was like, what? No, not at all. I was like, yep, it's coming. Because seeing you do that, and then you're right, like you won that night, but I think you said it would be Slide Job City. And you took us to Slide Job City. That's for damn sure. It was awesome to be able to see that.
Flat cards, dude.
Yeah, I always loved Thunderhill, and then I didn't have any wing stuff because we were in all the cars, and we had one flat cart sitting there. So me and Dad put it together and went and ran that Wednesday show there, and I had a blast. It was so fun running flat carts on treads because it's just not something that's normal, and it was really fun.
Is that something that you're gonna kind of keep a foot in for those times when you really do need to go clear your head and go out racing the flat carts with the boys and kind of get your head back into things? Is that something you're going to keep your foot in at all, or are you just going to go all car all the time now?
I plan on it, running a little bit whenever I can and stuff like that. Like Davin, he's mad at me because he told me he wanted me to run his Sportsman 206 all summer at Rice Lake and just didn't have time. But sometimes I wish I would have because I just needed a break sometimes. But in the winters, I run a couple go-kart races for a team out of Missouri and just have fun with it and kind of take a break from the car stuff and all that drama every once in a while. So,
Well,
yeah.
100 kart wins in 8 different divisions at 16 different tracks across 6 states. Yeah, I'd say if you definitely wanted to run a go-kart, you should really have one. It's funny talking about racing causing a little bit of burnout, causing that agitation. So what do you do to clear your head? Go race something else. Yeah, that's right there. That says a lot about your character too, Blake.
Just love racing, man.
Yeah. So when the Storm Series started at Thunder Hill, still had the most victories, most championships. You're still doing the flat carts. Like, in a sense, I just want to know what your physical like transition. How did you feel about it? Like going from winning in the cart into the car. What was that transition for you like? Was it nerve-wracking? How'd you feel about it?
I knew it was definitely going to be different. That's why I was more nervous, because in karts you can see all around you. Cars, you can only see your peripherals. And, you're racing grown men when I'm used to racing kids in my age group every week. And a lot of guys that I've been looking up to my whole life, watching and stuff like that, I'll be racing. So that was definitely made me a lot nervous. But once I finally got the hang of it, it was fun. And I was just like, I think I can do this. And it was just a confidence booster.
When you have strapped into the car, like you look at your lineup on Race Pass or whatever, what name do you see that's like, oh shit, I gotta race against that guy? Like the tough competition out there, like and then you go out there and you beat him. Does it give you satisfaction, like to beat a lot of those guys that you've looked up to, or to at least compete with them? And what's the trash talk like afterward?
One of the guys I always looked up to and got to race a lot this year was Joey Jensen. I ran with him a lot over the summer, and it was something else racing with him, but I had a lot of fun, and I could just learn off of them guys, because that's how you get better, is by learning off of the experienced guys. And I beat him a couple times, but he usually beat me, but it was fun for sure.
Yeah, racing against Joey. Yeah, that's something. Just being around him. My God. Yeah. You talk about the king of one-liners, too.
Oh, gosh.
And his son, Riley, is like identical. Oh,
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
Stepping stones.
Mm-hmm.
Where was your favorite place traveled with that cart?
Oh, karts.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're still kind of doing it.
Newton Kart Club in Iowa. That was a really fun track. I only went there once, but I had a blast there.
Kind of like a trioval with an uphill backstretch.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I love Thunder Hill. That was one of my favorites for sure. And I think probably English Creek. Those are probably my top 3.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you on that.
What, you want to ask your racetrack question? Like build your...
Yeah, I mean, we can...
Should we
I
fire
think we
off?
covered pretty much everything here. The only thing I wanted to ask you before we get into 2-minute questions is your quote from the Wissota 100 win. I guess I'm better than Dad this weekend.
That was good. That was spectacular.
Well, they told me to fire something off, and I only had 5 seconds, and that's the best I could think of.
It's the best response you could have had.
How did Dad take that one?
Yeah. How did Buzzard take that?
He was laughing. He was happy about it. He actually didn't care.
Is he in the room with you now?
No, he's upstairs. I'm sure he's watching. But
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's do some. I could go on for days, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, I think we're just going to be at your shop. We'll just hang out.
Yeah.
Put a couple. Yeah. Do a little part 2. Maybe hang out with Dad. Have him on a mic. He can throw some questions at you that you'll never see coming, I'm sure. He's pretty good at those.
Yeah. Have your Grandpa Tim on, because, he gives fantastic interviews.
Just have an Adams documentary.
That'd be good.
The Adams family.
Wait,
are you like the hand of the family right now?
is he Thing? That's the hand.
Are you Thing?
The answer's no.
Have you got? No, he's not the.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Addams Family?
Dude, that's like 30 years before he was born.
Yeah, I know, but
I've heard of it. That's for you old timers. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, now.
there's Blake. There he is.
Here, welcome back.
Oh, are you named after me? By the way, did you ever ask your dad that?
I must be. I think that's where
I think
it
that's
comes
what.
from.
Yeah. I think his mom did.
Blake Adams, Blake Anderson.
I think his
that
mom-
sounds good. I think
His mom did say that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's
she
awesome.
Did. Yeah. Now I'm in the crosshairs.
It's fine.
I'm in the crosshairs now.
I just always wondered. You know, I was a huge fan of your dad back in the day, but he never knew me. This is fun. All right, so to clear the air, let's get into these 2-minute questions.
Let's do
Blake.
some 2-minute questions.
Are you ready?
I guess.
All right. 2-minute questions. I ask, Ben asks, you answer immediately. This one's a little more drawn out, but we ask a lot of our guests to build us their favorite racetrack, what their racetrack would look like. So just so you understand, Cedar Lake Speedway racetrack, Rice Lake grandstands, whatever,
Ogilvy concession stand.
and then give us a food list.
You
Jeremy.
take I-94, which is my favorite track, put it right in my backyard with Granite City's food. It's perfect.
Yes.
You can't get much better than that.
That sounds perfect. Colby, get to work.
Yep.
That's basically the backyard, so
Yep.
that'll work. Benjamin?
Oh, do I add with the announcer from Rice Lake Speedway?
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's high praise coming from you.
That's the first time anyone's ever put an announcer in there.
That is.
Gosh,
I'm flattered. Thank you.
you should be.
I had to compliment you a little bit so you don't make fun of me for my helmet no more.
Oh, see,
yeah.
now
It's not gonna work.
It's not going to work. But I won't make fun of you. Probably not as much.
Only a little bit less.
Let's see here. What's a pizza topping that most people hate but that you secretly love?
Black olives.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic
That's a
answer.
fantastic answer.
Favorite person that you beat, but you never told them that you were excited to beat them.
That's in the chat right now. Whose
Oh,
number
it's in
is?
the chat.
No, I'm
Ford
kidding.
Andrews in here,
No.
I'd say him, but
Easy.
I don't know. I never really beat Joey, but I guess him a little bit.
That'd be awesome.
That would be good.
Please announce that you enjoyed beating Joey Jensen.
Please beat him at Rice Lake, and then I'll come down to Victory Lane, and then I'll ask you that question. Favorite win ever? Karts, cars. If you want to answer karts and cars, you can.
Secret wrestling match in the garage. Anything.
Yeah.
Gotta be the 100, even though I didn't technically cross the checkers first, but that's definitely one just because it was a big moment for me. But probably that one or the sights race for sure.
How important is iRacing to you?
When I take it serious, it's really fun and helps me a little bit, but we get a group of us on there and it's kind of a struggle sometimes.
Yeah, I know you guys. I mean, I'm on there too, but Sam Mars, Caden Blazer, got the Donnie Schatz's, nieces on there. It's just, does it help?
I think it does with the decision making and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Sorry, Ben's got an older processor.
In my brain.
He needs to get the readers on.
You should. You want me to hold your phone, Ben?
Yeah. Gotta hold it like way out here and then wait. Yeah. Let's see. Would you you ever send an awkward text to the wrong person?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you elaborate on that or
Nope.
Good thing it was just a text.
Yeah.
Kid show. Shit.
Stop
show.
it. What happened?
Favorite food? All-time favorite?
I I don't know if I can answer that.
Okay, go-to item at Quick Trip. That's easier.
Chicken wings.
Mm.
Sometimes.
Good choice. Good choice. When you change the toilet paper roll, do you put the toilet paper over or under?
Oh, this is important.
This is crucial.
Over.
Attaboy.
My man.
Attaboy.
My man. By the way, you might be in trouble now. You're
Blake.
Yeah, you're yeah, you're probably grounded. Sorry about it. Let's see.
I think she was talking to me.
She probably was talking. Actually, she was
Kid
talking
show.
to you. Yeah,
Kid show. Sorry.
She was talking to you.
Clear.
Is cereal, breakfast cereal, would you consider that to be a soup?
No.
Good man. Good man. Because it's not.
All right, before we go, 2025 plans.
What are you doing in 2025? Are you gonna race, or are you gonna play football, or tiddlywinks, or what?
Probably run the B-Mod as much as I can, and then probably have quite a few appearances in the A-Mod too.
What? Really?
A-Mod. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome. You excited to go rip some laps on that baby?
Yeah. Scared because
You're not
me
scared.
and Dad are going to be trash and chalking each other all week now.
Hey.
Are you
It'll
guys
be
fighting
fun.
for the same seat?
No, we'll be racing each other at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh.
This is exciting. This is
Okay,
exciting.
will you give me some warning before that actually happens, so that way I can talk about it and come up with some content for that, please? As a favor to me, would you do that for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you. That
I'll run it quite a bit for you. Don't worry.
I love it. I absolutely
That's
love
so
it.
awesome.
That's, I can't wait for that. Can it be?
Them are going to be like the best memories ever made.
Can it be April now?
No, not yet.
Can you, Grandpa Tim, get a modified again?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because that would be great.
Why don't we just rent Rice Lake Speedway and find a couple cars?
We could do
We'll
that.
just do an Adam special at Rice Lake.
Oh, that'd be great. Match race.
That'd be so
And
cool.
we'd have to go to Thunder Hill too, because that was my
Yes.
track and Rice Lake's dad's track.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Smart man over there.
Yeah, smart man up in Cameron in the basement.
Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah, I love it.
So, any girlfriends yet?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well,
Don't worry about it.
I know sometimes you just kind of vanish at the end of the night. I don't ever get to see you when I'm up at Rice Lake. So just
There's a lot
wondering,
of truth to that, actually. now
Hey,
that
my
I'm
mom's watching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
I didn't want to embarrass him.
Well, what he's probably doing is he's in the toter studying because he missed out on a couple of days of
That's
school,
true.
and he's trying to get ahead for the next year.
That's true.
That's 100% what's happening. I'm certain of
Word
it.
for word.
I had to
Word
give
for
him
word.
some shit.
Well, yeah, we also have to cover for him too.
That's true.
Yeah, but it is legitimate though. That Blake, right? Blake, you were in the toter studying.
Oh, of course.
I love that.
I love this.
The viral moment though, right there is girlfriends. Don't worry about it. Hey,
Yep.
my mom's watching.
It's been a pleasure, Blake. We really appreciate your time, and hopefully we get to get up there pretty soon and hang out with you at home and talk with everybody.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun, and you know, you got all you have at least a Christmas list started, or concepts of a Christmas list started for what you're gonna get people, or you got time, dude. You got
I'm
time.
going to work on it with Blake on Friday.
All right. Because I got, I used to do all my, this is no joke. I used to do all my Christmas shopping when I was your age. I would do it all on December 23rd.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easiest.
Yeah,
so
the
you
boy.
just ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
This works.
Blake, before we get off here, you have a lot of people in your corner, a lot of great businesses, great marketing partners. Let's give you an opportunity. Give some shout outs, give some thank yous, and also simultaneously in the chat. If there's anybody in the chat that has any questions for Blake, we can address them in G-rated, PG-ish. And I'm looking right through this camera at you, Mike Schneider, because he's in the chat right now.
All right, I got a list for you.
All right, bring it on, brother.
I got to thank all my sponsors, Olson Custom Farm, Scott at EMR, Todd Manley, my grandpa and all them at Adams Automotive, whole Mars crew at MB Customs and CMD Race Shocks, Pro Powder, Heinrich Excavating, Dolbeck Logging, Pro Fence, Grandma and Grandpa A, Swift Springs, Steve Alton, I see he's in here with Buckshot Helmets. Appreciate him. John Eastman, BSG, of course, Brody Viltz Racing, Zabel Farms, Mom, Dad, Brooke, my brother Tacoma, other grandma and grandpas, Jake Mulder, Cody Carlson, Fisher, Aunt Morgan, Aunt Lisa, Uncle Rodney, Nick Trainer, Olson family, Alton family, George Dahlbeck, Matt Brandemule, Sean Amundsen, Jimmy Mars, AJ Demo, Mark, Blake Whitlock, Bubba, and Travis Bush. I think I got them all.
That's a few. That's a few. Yeah.
Been doing without them.
That is a few. Warren Hazelwood says he doesn't want to tow you off at Rice Lake Speedway, so maybe you can make that come true for him.
Yeah.
And your buddy Devin Hawkin here wants to know when you're going to be on Trios.
He's been texting me this whole time. I probably should get back to him.
All right, let's see here. Go back through some of these comments and let's see here. Let's see what else we got here.
Cody Simple.
Yeah, Cody, where'd you go?
Aunt Morgan's very proud of you.
Yeah, your Aunt Morgan's really proud of you. Let's highlight that. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And have you been to any races where you've been able to pit next to your dad and Rodney at the same time? I would think probably not yet, but it's got to be coming in 2025.
That didn't even pop into my head.
No, but the closest I've ever gotten really is either Mod Wars when I went there and parked next to Rodney, or when Rodney drove Dad's car at Rice Lake last year.
Now you'll be racing Dad and Uncle. Oh, that's going to be... Oof.
That must have been one of the nights I wasn't there.
Keep it easy. It's going to be a rough Christmas if you all get into each other.
Mike Schneider, he wants to know what color he should put on his nose this year. Whatever you want, Mike. It's free country, brother.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a free country. Blake Adams, it has been, I think I can speak on behalf of your namesake here, who's now grounded by your mother, too, along with you. So,
sorry, Megan.
It has been an honor and a privilege to be able to talk to you in this form publicly. You, young man, already, you have a resume a mile long at 15 years old. You've accomplished more than a lot of racers could even dream of. And it has been our honor and our pleasure to be able to talk to you. We wish you nothing but the best of luck and all the success in the world for 2025 and beyond. We do have one more 2-minute question. Blake Anderson, would you like to ask it?
Hey, Blake Adams, what are you built to do?
Tub.
Yes!
Come on.
Nails
Figured
it.
out what's coming sometime soon.
Nails it.
Love it. Thanks, Blake.
Hey, we'll have you on. We'll have you on again. Definitely have you on with your dad. We'll do it on a Friday night. I have my own built-in designated driver, so you don't have to worry about driving me. And yeah, we'll have some fun. Maybe after you come back from out west.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
You bet. Thanks a ton. Appreciate you, Blake. Have a good one. Merry Christmas.
You too.
All right. Thanks again.
Good kid.
Wow.
Good kid. There was so much to take in. Like,
There's a lot there.
You know what I mean?
To talk
like,
about on
you prep for all this. You look at all the results. You talk to Buzzy. You do all the stuff. But when you're physically talking to him and it all sets in, like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, think about it. He's 15, right?
Yeah.
3 years ago, he was 12.
Right.
Which means 5 years ago, he was
10.
Yeah. It's just amazing.
It's nuts. You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should shift gears here.
Yeah.
Let's shift into overdrive.
Well, I mean, let's just couple takeaways from Blake before we get into the overdrive.
All right. All right.
15 years old, Tacoma, same age. They take the cars, they go do the stuff, they travel together in the same vehicle. Not much help. Still winning races.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some of us that can't do that just ourselves right now.
And they dug.
Yeah. Thunderhill. I mean, good kid, man. And then iRacing. I mean,
look at Kyle Gowan just out there in the Dakotas, just talking all sorts of smack.
Thanks, Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
I was waiting for that one when I was like -3, -5. Thanks, Kyle.
It shocked me.
Let's shift gears.
All right. So, guys, we posted a link on our Facebook page. We're going to go into Built to Overdrive. It'll be on TikTok. Basically, that's the platform and the portion of this program where we get rid of our ADD.
Yes.
And so we'll see you over there on TikTok. On the Built 2 page, the link is on our Facebook page. We'll see you over there here in a little while. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
As always, that was anticlimactic. You got something to say? Hit up the Built 2 Media podcast and let them know. Like, comment, and share on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and at built2media.com. Thank you, Built 2 Media sponsors. QualityFreightRate.com, Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, SKD, Scott King Designs, Thunderhill Speedway, Kick-Ass Beef Jerky, Jiggy Signs, Harvest Racing, K1 Race Gear by Ryan Bowers, Spot On, Point of Sale System Credit Card Processing, and PrettyPolishJunkie.com. Get your Built 2 Media podcast fix. Get everything you want and get everything you need at built2media.com, except for the t-shirts. Figure it out. Be back next week for another exciting Built 2 Media podcast.
The Built 2 Media Podcast.